Alright, welcome to another Let's Try of a demo. This game is called Once Upon a Puppet. Alright, let me bring this up here so I can check. This game is planned to be released in April of 2025, so pretty soon, or maybe very soon depending on when this video is going to get released. The description here: control the strings of fate and embark on a grand adventure in the theatrical inspired world of Drew and Neve in Once Upon a Puppet. Okay. And the tags are puzzle, platformer, adventure, narrative, and indie. Okay, so some kinds of adventure puzzle games with some narrative-driven gameplay. Okay, and let me close this one down. So if you want to get straight into the gameplay, I should hopefully remember to put timestamps in so you can go to that. You might not hear any audio right except my voice. That is because the game will pause itself when you tab out of the game. So let's tab into the game now. There's audio. And yeah, I'm gonna have timestamps so you can jump directly into the game. I'm gonna showcase what the options bring here, because I think it's very important to check the options to tweak your experience before starting the gameplay. Let me tweak audio levels for me. So yeah, use the timestamps below, or enjoy, or keep watching me just checking the options here. So for graphic here we have window mode, we have borderless, and we have full screen windows, which hopefully is exclusive. Resolutions are 16:9. You can see these different options here. You can see full screen, borderless, and window mode. I'm running in window mode. So does only look to be 16:9 support. Render scale, which is a nice thing. You can downscale if you need more performance, or upscale if you want sharper, crisper, smoother like edges and stuff like that. VSync on or off. Textures, and you have shadows to tweak. Graphical here a little bit. You can use TAA as anti-aliasing, or you could just use render scale to pretty much get anti-aliasing anyways if you have a powerful enough computer to run it. You have this. So this seems to turn itself off. I did enable this and then I restarted the game, and it seems to turn this one off. I don't know why. That's the first kind of demo bug I guess I have encountered. Because I want to see how this looks with, you know, the oomphed up graphics and how it's gonna run on my Intel ARC B580 graphics card, right? So Bloom. Okay, this also, I turned this one off and closed the game. This seems to have enabled itself. I'm not a Bloom fan. Yeah, unfortunate. So this seems like some of the settings are being dismissed in this demo when you close it down. Yeah, unfortunately. But it remembered my window, my resolution, and the VSync that I turned on is why it was off by default. So let's see. Audio, it's nice. You have what you probably all you need: master, music, SFX. It starts everything at 100%. I think it's nicer if it starts more around the 70-ish, so you can boost and lower audio levels, not having everything just blasting as loud as possible from the get-go. Gameplay, aim, sensitivity. So I'm gonna be trying this with my Gamesir T4 the control here. So I'm gonna guess this is stick controllers, the stick sensitivity. Magnetic aiming, I'm guessing this is yeah, this is kind of like auto aim if you want that or not. Tap, blah 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 blah. Okay, tap. I think I want hold. I don't like mashing. This seems like it could be for quick time events and stuff. So I'm gonna try with holding here. Invert aiming, nice that you can have that if you like that. Subtitles. Okay, so this, I changed this also. I don't have any, you know, rumble in the controller here, so it doesn't really matter, but I think it's nice. So some settings are getting saved when you close the games, and some settings are getting reset. Weird. You have some different language to choose from. I don't know if this is gonna only be text or if it's gonna affect voice also. But quite a few language. We're gonna go with the default here. Gamepad. So this is nice. You can see what kind of input and what they do, but you cannot remap. This is the first big major thing that I'm missing from this game. Remapping should be a thing in this time frame. This just in 2025. In 2025, remapping should be built into the game. You can remap keyboard and mouse, but gamepad. This is to me so stupid. Just like I wanna, you know, optimize my keyboard inputs if I'm using a keyboard. Obviously, I wanna have the same opportunity to do so for my gamepad. It just makes no sense to me here, and yes, yeah. So you're gonna have to be able to use, you have to use the Steam Control API if you wanna remap, but then the in-game button prompts is gonna be messed up. So that sucks. Alright. So I'm gonna just do this quickly. Whenever the Intel ARC is a nice graphics card, but it has some weirdness when it comes to recording or streaming. Every time I pull the Steam overlay up, OBS just goes insane with just dropping frames. Never had that with an NVIDIA graphics card, so this is an Intel ARC bug thing. But alright, so from this I like this because this is good. I know that I can see what actions are, you know, gonna be in the game. It gives me an idea. This is a game that's gonna be medium input heavy, which is in my kind of sweet spot thing here. Low or medium I like. I don't enjoy heavy input heavy games. So really nice. It gives me an idea for the games before even starting the games. That's why I love checking the options to tweak it. So there we go. Let's go to new game. And this is where you probably should be. This is where you should be if you use the timestamp. I'm gonna turn the audio down a little bit here. Seems to be a bit of a dynamic range on it. Let me do that. I could maybe tweak the sliders also. Alright. Okay, so no voiceover. So the languages are probably just text-based. Oh, X is continue. I'm so used to A being continue. Why do you want the palm reading? Okay, so we are like a puppet being there, controlled, alright? Analog input. Right, seems like we can control the right stick controls that kind of hand there. And then we have the left stick controlling the puppet there. We have a jump and the double jump. And you have a run there, alright. Oh, pretty interesting graphic. Let me just also, I'm gonna check the performance here real quickly. Alright, seems like the game paused there, alright. Let's see what kind of a performance we're getting. I think it's going, recording is going nice, so it's probably running pretty good. Are you a friend or foe? Alright, yeah, okay. 120 frames. This is in 1440p window mode. All settings oomphed up pretty much. My GPU is having a nice time. It's not being maxed out or anything. Every single core of my CPU here is being used, so 6 cores or higher is probably going to be good for the game so far, it looks like, but it's going, my Ryzen 5600X is not struggling, it's doing great here to keep the game at 120 frames. VRAM is pretty damn high for a game, but it looks pretty good, the textures. But it is on the higher sides, but it is also the ultra texture settings here. So if you want to max this game out, you're gonna have at least 6 gigs of VRAM. Probably good to have an 8 gig of VRAM, or you're gonna have to lower the texture resolution a little bit. So heavy on the VRAM, but the rest of the GPU is pretty low so far. We're a little bit more on the heavier side on the CPU, but nothing crazier. System memory here with the game and OBS running is close to 9.5 gigs. That's on the higher side. So you probably want to have at least 12 gig, 10, 12 gigs of system memory to run this game reliably. Okay, so we press... Okay. Why? Scavenger. Young guns, okay. Not more... Oh, treasure hunts, okay. Looking for guidance, not treasures. Going to see the Oracle. Don't pry into the future. Okay. So I do really think this has a very nice graphic style. And again, it runs really nice. Word is this first discard from above around here. How exciting. Alright. Puppets are losing their homes. Do you think this is cause for excitement? Right, so we are lost puppets or something like that. So, but yeah, so far this feels like probably it could be the CPU, the Ryzen 5600X, that could cause problems for maintaining 120 frames, maybe, because it seems to have a little bit of a nice little physics going for it. Yeah, drop. There's a slight stutter here and there, and if it's probably gonna be either shader compilation or loading stutters or my CPU due to physics. Seems to be forced the depth of field a little bit, something there. It would be nice maybe to have more graphical things like depth of field, motion blur and stuff like that to turn on or off. Other than that, it's pretty decent, but we could definitely be nice with a little bit more settings here for the game. Increases GPU memory usage, increases GPU memory usage. Alright. Ever been at the blah blah blah? Okay, foot of the junk mountain. Stay clear of them. Okay. This is probably where we need to go. You can use the camera a little bit and the hand with the right stick there. Do you have anything to say? Oh. Hello? Oh? What happened? I'm a little bit curious to try something here. Bear with me. I want to try to turn this one off. Since I have GPU power to spare. Okay, so 1.5. This should get me to... Whoa. Wow, that is... Yay, we're not gonna do that. Right, I could see OBS started stuttering like crazy. Wow. Okay, so this is pretty much... I'm using the built-in, like the render scale. This is upscaling, so I'm running this in a 1440p window with 1.5 upscaling. This is like, you know, really nice and crisp. I could probably play it like this, unless I was recording and everything, because I'm a little bit high on pushing my GPU here. Maybe. Let me try something. I'm just about the... There we go. Oh my god. Yeah, the game is just barely having some struggles here recording it, because I'm so maxed out on my GPU here. OBS does not like it when you are with Intel ARC, when you are like above 90%. Oh, I can. Alright, yes, for recording measurements, I'm gonna remove this. If I wasn't recording, I would play the game like this. Because that is a better, sharper looking game here. What you could do is, I could do like what we could do is this. That. Because this is gonna, again, this is gonna be like, this is going to be... that. Maybe we can do that. This is gonna be like a nicer version here of this one, of anti-aliasing. This is, you know, good anti-aliasing, but can make the game a bit softer and stuff like that. This is much more heavier, but it's just gonna be like a nicer, more crisper anti-aliasing form. Can I go here? Oh. Okay. Interesting. So far, I think... Oh. Alright, so the monster lurking. I do like the vibe of this game so far. It runs really nice and everything, so, you know, sorry for this. I'm just trying to optimize my recording here. There we go. So let's see. Let's continue on here. We are gonna jump on this. It does seem really interesting. Oh! Right, I can see... Let me see. I can see some anti-aliasing on the box I'm standing on, so I'm just gonna try something really quickly here. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this. Right, we can see that the box here looks cleaner now, so I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with this anti-aliasing. It makes the image a little bit softer here, but it's a little bit less anti-aliasing on the box that I'm standing on. Alright, and this is less heavy to run here. Blah blah blah. They gazed back. Right. Very hard to tell what the game's story is gonna be about so far. It's supposed to be like a puzzle game, so... Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Oh, okay, so you used... Okay, so the hand is the right stick. So you press on the left and then you press on the right stick to move this one. Okay. I think this is running really nice. I'm gonna turn off MSI Afterburner right now. As long as I'm not using the upscaling, it's running really smooth here, so there we go. Oh, I got something. You found a stained glass shard. Oh, right, I haven't checked the inventory. Inventory? Is that the collectibles? Everything, blah blah. Okay, some kind of lower pieces. Okay. Interesting. Zoom in. Move around. Oh, zoom in. Yeah. Shoot. Okay. It's weird that this is not... it's a little bit weird that they did not put that menu on the select button. It's put it on start button on this. Would be nice if I just press select and get right into the collectibles menu instead. Okay. So what now? Am I supposed to go the other side? Oh, maybe I could have gone into the door there. Yeah, okay. There's a door I didn't. Let's move this again. I do like the... Oh, right. Oh. Interesting. Why do you use the right trigger for that? Oh. I wanted to explore, but I guess that's not the thing for me right now. Oh, well, oh, okay, we're not going back, so I can't I wanted to explore more, I can't explore more, so I might have missed some collectibles, I guess. Oh. It's a little bit weird that... Okay. Sometimes you use the right trigger there to help you, but you use that... Alright. More threads. Is this upgrading my puppet? Quite a spring, blah blah. I think I can craft it our own. It can propel us. Yeah, what does that mean? Okay, slingshot across big gaps. Okay. Our threads are temporary? What? So how do we... What? I grab what? Oh. Okay. Right, okay, so we are back here. Okay, that was intended the way to go. Okay, that was a slingshot thing. Oh, and this takes us... Oh, and we are back up on the other side. Uh-huh. What's that? It's definitely a little bit of a slow burner. These games, you know, you gotta be into those more slower, kind of paceful games. Humble. Oh. Lots of depth of field. Okay. Right, so we can't really fight the enemies. Oh, now we use the left trigger. Jump! Whee! Oh. Definitely has this kind of darker, eerier feel to it with the kind of background music ambience here, or more like almost ambience. Controls are pretty good, but there are probably something that could be tweaked with how you use the left and right triggers there. Okay, I could jump that. I'm not sure about what the story is so far, really. We're a puppet here, we're trying to find the oracle. There's lots of like scared dolls or NPCs or people here. Mash A to tag object. Oh, that's hold. Couldn't we have just used the left plus right, the stick, pull that instead of having... Okay, I'm glad I've changed from tap to hold, because it would just feel unnecessary to mash here. Yeah, I think the controls probably can be tweaked a little bit, but... Well, not that they... Yeah, probably could tweak the controls or something a little bit, but it's not bad controls per se. Hey, come on. Auto-saving, right, there's no manually saving or save slots, right? No, only checkpoint saving. Oh, that's one of the evil ones that we cannot fight, only high. A young monster. If it sees us, get to high ground. Uh-huh. Okay. Not sure what happened there. I think I fell in some black goo. Oh, okay, not... Can I... Oh! Oh, right, that's a slingshot thing. Huh. Okay, so we are in some kind of abandoned little place here. Tell them what? Uh-huh. Oh, that's you use the... Again, now you use the left trigger. I'm not really... Hello? Yeah, a little bit interesting why you use right trigger and left trigger and how that's gonna work. I think, yeah, interesting. Oh, wait. Probably could have used both the left and right trigger to do the same thing instead of different. Maybe. That's the right trigger. Why is that not the left trigger? Would make more sense. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to push it off the other way. Yeah, this is gonna take me up or something like that. Okay. Oh no, this is destroying it. Okay. Oh. Uh-huh. Okay, something happened too. I'm guessing the right trigger is for the hand action and the left trigger is supposed to be for the puppet actions. Oh, that's weird. A little bit tricky. The spot where I'm supposed to jump there. There we go. A little bit of a tricky with the perspective there, but hey. Okay. Alright, so we are in like maybe a abandoned puppet like show thing stage. Huh. Oh, evil. Huh. Right, so whee! Okay. Simple puzzle so far. Alright. It has a little bit of the... Is it Little Nightmares vibe to it or feel? I've seen that game. I haven't played that games or those games myself, but it does seem like be a little bit similar-ish with the camera view and the gameplay. You don't really fight, you're more like trying to evade or sneak by. So far this seems to be a nice little chunk of a demo. I don't think I've found many of the secrets since I only have one of these. I'm missing tons and tons. Oh, okay, that's death. Okay. I was wondering what was gonna happen there. Can't... Oh, I have the slingshot. And then we use the hand, so that's the right trigger. Right. Go. Hasn't been a lot of stuttering. There are just some super minor here and there. Oh. What's that? Right, this is left trigger, that's something that I can do. Okay, where is this gonna take me? To the door! Oh, that's... Hello, there we go. Oh. It's definitely a good size demo. Oh! Oh! That was close. Oh, so I can move this. Where are we going now? Oh, that's unfortunate. So... Whee! Let me check. I've got no... oh, one costume. Oh. And we have one of the stained glass. We have no props. Oh, nice. Nice little dress. Or a different outfit costume here more. Nice costume. Bom ba bom 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 ba bom. So it seems like this demo might be around 1 hour-ish. Maybe even more, which is a perfect, I think, size to get a good feel for the game. If you don't feel the game within 1 hour, it's, you know, it's gonna be difficult to really, you know, want to commit to a game. So, very good size of the demo here. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Oracle. We wanna get free from our hand there, okay. Back to acting.
I've been expecting you to. Come, we have much to discuss.
Right, I'm guessing this is gonna be maybe the end of the demo soon? It seems like it.
I know why you've come to me. Alas, I have no ending for you. Merely a turning of the page. Long ago, a great story was written. The great story prophesies the kingdom's fate under the reign of King Caliban. Ever since his son, the prince, went missing, the king has been overcome with grief and sorrow. Disheartened with this fate, the king has sought to rewrite the acts of his life and consign the past to oblivion. Everything the king deems imperfect is cast out, be it a loyal friend, a cherished memory, or a place that was once home. All of them are thrown down to the understage. A world of unperformed plays and untold tales. Falling apart, soon there will be no kingdom left to rule. And no king left to reign. But all is not yet lost. The great story foretells the rise of two heroes. A forgotten puppet from below, entangled with a forsaken stagehand from above, who will reclaim the axe of the king's stories. Trev and Neve,
Okay.
your connection has a purpose. Together, you are to find the lost axe of the king's life Rebuild the forgotten stories and restore the kingdom to glory. Fulfill the prophecy and your ties will be undone. But beware, for your journey will not be untroubled. A malevolent spectre will hound your every step. He is known as the Shadow King, a dark creation of a discarded past. The Shadow King will do all in his power to prevent you from rebuilding the lost acts. And so it is written. There is no shame in fear, my dears. For without fear, there is no courage. Trust in yourselves, for when I look upon you, I see something I have not seen in a long time. Hope.
A little bit weird with no voice acting here, and then you had that voice act, the cutscene there. We are gonna like react the kind of past stories, the resurrected. Alright, End of the demo? Yes. Okay. Coming in 2025 in, was it April, right? Alright, if you like these kind of, you know, this point of view games, a little bit of adventure, story, narrative driven, you know, it seems interesting. Again, I haven't played, but I've seen a little bit of the Little Nightmares and stuff like that. It seems to have that kind of vibe to it. Performance-wise and everything, it's pretty good. It should run probably good enough on most entry-level hardware to mid-tier hardware, so you know, nice, and has an interesting art style. Controls have been fine. Good settings there. The only thing, you know, that would really improve obviously is maybe, again, remapping your gamepad would be really nice to tweak that a little bit, but the basic controls are good enough, but it's, you know, there's definitely room to tweak that and add the ability to tweak it yourself to your liking. And it definitely wouldn't be bad to maybe have some more graphical things, maybe some sharpening options or some options for oh my god, I'm losing my thought here. Yeah, for like the depth of field to tweak that, or maybe motion blur, stuff like that. And again, I don't think it's a bad thing. This is, again, it's a game that runs really nice here on a pretty cheap entry-level Intel ARC B580, right? But still, upscalings like the DLSS, FSR, XCS would definitely be a nice thing just to have. It can offer a different type of anti-aliasing solution that some might prefer. It can also be nice just to, you know, make the game use less of your GPU if you just don't. Maybe your GPU is loud when it's being, you know, utilized a lot, and having like DLSS, FSR, XES could lighten that load a little bit and make it, you know, your computer experience be less noisy and stuff like that. So I think that's not bad to have those things, and it could also make like the maybe lower end tier, like the 2016s, those being able to run this game on the higher settings maybe a little bit smoother. So nothing bad to add those, but the game seems really nice and pretty optimized for what it is, and a good art style. I like the ambience feeling to it. Story seems alright, you know, hard to tell obviously so soon, but it seems like be alright-ish. But yeah, I think actually that this game it's a bit slower paced, and if you're playing with the gamepad here, I think this actually would be a game that would run even good with frame generation on. You're probably not gonna need it, but you know, again, it's just something that could help lighten the load on some GPUs and or CPUs and stuff like that. That could just make you push the graphics and really get a great experience, or keep the noise down. So it's a very solid demo altogether. You know, it's no big complaints. Just again, the only really thing for me so far with this has definitely just been, I would love to be able to remap the gamepad without having to use the Steam controller API, because then the in-game button prompts is wrong. That's the only big thing here. Then it's just, hey, it would be nice with more graphical tweaking there and stuff like that, and the controls can for sure be, you know, oofed a little bit here and there probably, but it seems really solid. Also solid, good, you know, nice thumbs up demo. Not my particular style that I prefer more of action, more faster. But this is why I love demos, because you never know when the right games comes around. Because I did enjoy Guilt. That was a slower paced, more sneaky game with different kind of camera view than I normally played. But I enjoyed that and the story in that. So, you know, I love demos to get you a good, easy way to just try something new. Might surprise you, might just be interesting, or in this case, it gave me like a nice solid 1 hour. So just, yeah, this was interesting. But it's not something that I'm personally gonna just jump headfirst into. It didn't like capture me that way, but hopefully if you try this or watch this, maybe it will capture you that way. And that's also why I like to put demos on YouTube, to just help people see games or experience and stuff that they might just have missed. This is just because Steam is a huge page and everything, it's easy to miss stuff. So this is sometimes how I found games. I just see like some kind of YouTube thumbnail or whatever. I follow a channel and like, oh, that seems interesting. So that is also the fun thing about just like kind of broaden your view with just getting into a demo. You have nothing really to lose by just trying it. And it's also good to see that, oh, can my computer run this demo good? Does the controls feel good? And, you know, for me, this was a solid, nice experience. But yeah, not like something that I feel like is my personal preference of game that I want to just jump into. I could see myself playing this, you know, for whatever reason, if this was a sale or whatever, I just had nothing to play, and like, you know, I could see myself playing this and having a good time with it. But it's not like something that I feel with my personal preference that I want to prioritize. But yeah, amazing, good work here for the demo. Like, the stuttering that I encountered were like so few that it's not like a problem. There are some games that just have tons of like shaders, compilation stutter, or loading stutters. You know, here I had maybe like 2 stutter here and there that just was no problem. So it seems like a very good, solid running game. So yeah, you can follow or check back to my channel if you don't want to miss me trying more demos and video game related stuff. You can also feel free to, you know, leave a like or a comment if you want to do that. But if nothing else, that's going to be it for this time. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and bye for now.